Okay, in most of Asia, actually in most of the rest of the world, fish and meat and poultry are generally served on the bone. In the U.S., not so much. We're either lazy or we've been scared by our parents that we're going to choke on bones and die. Well, a friend of mine has a Vietnamese restaurant down in Manhattan, and he's got this favorite fried fish presentation that he likes to do, but nobody would buy it because it's whole fried fish served on the bone. Lazy Americans would come in all dressed up, wouldn't touch the thing. Well, this guy's pretty sharp. I stole a lot of ideas from him. What he did was he figured out a way to present a whole fish so that it looked like a whole fish, but you didn't have to worry about the bones while you were actually eating it. And so that's what I want to share with you. We're going to use a trout because it's the smallest, easiest, whole on-the-bone fish we can get around here. Now, the way we cut this is important for this presentation. You grab the gill fin and you pull it up, and you cut in on a slight angle behind the gill towards the head. Leave the head on, leave the spine intact. Turn the knife and run the knife down along the edge of the spine without cutting through the spine. Okay, we want the spine intact and the head on. Again, we flip it over, we cut behind the gills, flip the knife over without detaching the head or cutting through the spine. We just follow the spine down with a knife to make a straight cut. Now you guys are going to take the belly bones and then the pin bones out of the fillets and cut them into chunks about 1 inch wide. Things that are easy to pick up with chopsticks but still fit in your mouth with one bite. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for you guys to do. I'm going to show you how this presentation is going to finish out. Take a bamboo skewer. You could use a chopstick if you didn't have a bamboo skewer. And you're going to stick the skewer through the carcass, finishing by sticking it through the head. Now we've left these little wings on here, right, the little gill flaps, on purpose so that it helps it to stand up. The next thing we do is we dip it in flour. We dip it in egg. We dip it back in flour. Would you bring a fryer basket over here for me, please? And now we're going to take this fish carcass that's breaded or floured and egg washed, and we're going to sit it in the fryer basket. Now take this and drop it in the fryer. Gently, lower it down in. And what's going to happen is it's going to fry and hold its shape on the skewer and be crispy. We can then hold that item on the side of the line at service time. It's already cooked, it's already done. It can hold for up to 2 hours in danger zone without having to worry about it being contaminated. When you get an order of fish, you're going to have your pieces of fish cut into small cubes. You're going to flour, egg, flour, fry the fish a la minute. While the fish is frying, take an oval platter, take the fish off the oval platter, or take the fish off the tray, put it on the oval platter, the carcass. Then when the pieces are finished frying, you're going to reassemble the fish around the carcass, and you're going to send out a plate that looks like a whole fish with the head, the tail, the spine, but the customer is going to be able to easily pick it up with a fork or chopsticks and eat it without a mess. I did this in this class, started a couple of years ago, and went from serving whole fried fish that nobody bought to selling as many as I can make every time we do this, because now it's easy and fun to eat and it looks really cool. Is that finished yet?
should fry up very quickly, right?
Yep. Just put it on hand him a tray. Here, hand this tray to him and have him bring it over here. Oh yeah, you leave the skin on. That's another thing that Americans are really kind of skeevy about, not eating fins or skins, or we need to get over that. The skin's a good part. Okay, and so that's going to be our finished product. It's going to go on the plate with the skewer. The skewer will help it maintain its shape. It'll stand up on the plate, and then we're going to reassemble it. And you'll see the presentation will be pretty dramatic, and it makes it very eye appealing, and it sells. All right. All right. So, good stuff.